Hello and welcome. Right, it's time for us. Yeah, well, it's raining, but I thought, well, we'll come down the shop, we'll repair the Zeta. This can have narrows, so actually, I haven't put narrows on the others, but I really like this. We will upgrade its horsepower though, although I suppose we could really do with upgrading the case, but I think that's going to cost a bit more. It is probably most of what we've got. So, although I've got to be honest, I'm quite happy with where we are presently because we've gone through the years, but we certainly have done well. If you sort of work out, what we've done really in that time with those three fields and quite a lot of productions. I know we've had a few ups and downs, but yeah, there's nearly out of parsnips, so it's certainly not. Definitely time for us to be doing that. The only bad thing is obviously we wouldn't have done a field of sugar beet, but we couldn't really afford the field until after the farmer had sowed his sugar beet. So we might well look into going into sugar beets. And let's just repair this, upgrade it to the 82 horsepower version. It can go a little faster as well. A little. Not that I'm ever having the little Zeta as a speed demon. It is a cracker though. It is. I've had this on so many. This has been my starting tractor on many. I think it's 81 in it. Yeah, I do like. Yeah, having had this quite a few times. Yeah, I do like this. Can you not have it with the cabin gone? No, it's just different designs, isn't it? A beacon, yes, and attaches front. Leather attacher. I think the one thing is it's a very small tractor. I've used it with the front loader attacher a lot of times, but I seriously think we'll leave it with that. Well, that's 12 grand in total it's cost us then, but ooh, we'll do the narrows, I believe, won't we? Yeah, they even look nice as well. Fantastic. Fantastic, that can go across the road, although we will speed up until, oh, is it? No, not quite, it's not stopping just yet, is it? Set this again across the road and at least get the course right. God, that is what I call weeds. Let's just zip through a little bit. Fantastic. I always like to give it a few minutes, just sort of like as it would in real life. It's one of those things that I often think about. But it actually really would take quite a few minutes, although it does dry very quickly. It still does take time to. No, it's not quite right. So let's do this. Yeah, I really do like where we are. I've tried to, but I'm not sure. Should do, just. Yeah, I thought so. Alright, 56. Save course, activate. Ooh, I didn't see. It's usually 27 meters. Alright, I'll set you going. And we are going to grab the planter. I was going to say seed, but it's a planter, so. Yeah, I brought I brought the truck to grab the barrels, and then I thought, well, why don't you just bring the sprayer to the shop? It's dead opposite, and the answer to this was that wasn't a bad idea. Right, so we've got plenty of seeds. Ooh, but we are going to need our loader. Yeah, you can't. It needs lifting to actually do that. Oh, so we don't need to plough our fields. Or at least we shouldn't have to, having done it every single year. Obviously, ooh, the one thing I didn't do was obviously what I said I was going to do, which was deleting all of the fields I'd already done. I haven't. Typical me. Goldfish memory. Oh, okay. Can't normally reach that. Ah, okay. Yeah, they're really normally not reachable. The amount of times I've pulled with them behind me and I can't actually reach them. I mean, literally, sort of where you're almost bumping into them, and yeah, it can't sense them normally. Yeah, well, actually, is that 9? It is. That's not going to fill up anytime soon. So, is that all we've got? The seeds for all of the. We probably threw them out over the back. Although I've got to be honest, I think that probably it's just vegetables. It is. Right, so field 55. Let's delete everything on it because it's all going to be wrong. I apologise for dragging you through this when I thought I'd said I was going to do this and, of course, forgot totally about doing it. I know it doesn't take long, but that's not the point. I do like to be a little bit better than this, so the one is 52, I believe it is. Yeah, you can see the increase. It's not bad though. Yeah, there's a lot to do on this one. Change mode, delete, enter, activate, yes. As I start thoroughly. Because it's all wrong now. It's one thing why sometimes you sort of you think it's only a little bit of gain. Is it worth doing it? But I think it is really. Yeah, it can make quite a bit of a difference, especially on 2 fields. Right, okay then. So now let's set you going. Field 55. Good job. Oh, you see, it's got a proper shape now. And 23. Just 50. It is 55. 5 save course. Activate 12 meters. And we are in April, so it will work. No, we do want that on first. I've got to change that. Fantastic. And let's grab you, because you will do nicely. Ooh, I missed the corner, I can see it. Grab this. I'd imagine the liming's not too terrible, really. Yeah, I thought the traffic was off, but it wasn't. It was just like being a little bit slow. I did quite a few comments tonight, which makes a nice change. Yeah, I'm really glad that we did. Now, I think no, you've got another row to do yet. I think. All right. 55. I don't think you'll do 2, but we'll try. Yeah, I didn't think so. Activate 36 meters. Yeah. Ooh. Now that's a round corner that's a little bit too big in my personal opinion. Yeah, that's not particularly wonderful, is it? Let's see how actually it's managing this. It is a bit of a stretch, but I've done it many times. I've used this for mowing and all sorts. It's a very versatile little machine, and I say it has won me. In fact, this was the tractor I used on Zilloka, to be honest. So yeah, and it was a struggle. It was, but I thought it suited the map as well. I thought it was coming from sort of nowhere, from a little tiny humble beginning, and we really did. Yeah, it's one of the comments I received was actually sort of about giants. I don't know that I would have quite put it in such strong terms, but yeah, they do have a point. I pointed it out myself, and have thought in some ways that they could do more, definitely. for what they earn, and sometimes the fact that they do allow us to put up with some quite horrible situations for an awful long time. And then, of course, it's now the hidden way that updates get applied and changes occur. There's not necessarily a change log. If it is, I don't know where it is. Yeah, it's you're just a player and the updates apply and you realise that something's changed. Let's get them out. There's a few little bits. Corner swishes, let's get that done. Now this is what I call weeds. Really a lot of weeds. Yeah, these corner swishes are a little bit too big to ignore. So stick that here. We'll be a little bit thorough. The stones are a little bit big, but I didn't do it, so yeah, it's not my. Oops, it's not my fault. There's not really much we can do now that the bloods are coming through as they are. Right. Yeah, so we've sort of got all the way through the summer. It's early in the season to actually get cracking. And also to find money for sugar, some kind of sugar mill. Yeah, now the only bad thing about the pasta mod is obviously you need a special grain mill. So that's a little bit different, because I would use one that would do like flour that also did sugar, but that's going to be the war. Need a tiny bit. We'll go forward. We should just about catch that as well. Fantastic. Now that is the point as well. That is going to need, because for once we've not no till, have we? All my life, some bit of a monstrous patches on that. Right, let's do that, and then we'll set the third tomato. pH value is good. We could get away with it, but it's 6.5, so it's not what I call good. Or I didn't use many seeds, simply not that I expected to, really. That's one thing that vegetable. Well, actually, there's quite a lot to like about vegetables. The recipe from Giants, not so much, but the actual yield and all of the rest of it is absolutely quite phenomenal. And well, it's a little bit like sugar beet. I actually really quite like doing it, even if I've got to look all of the vegetables in January, because I don't like using the recipe's just too awful and a little bit, in my personal opinion, unrealistic. Yes, the comment that I received, it was sort of quite. It was talking about the greed of giants, and I don't ever voice it quite so strongly, but I have done a little, but yeah. I also, obviously, it is a very good game. It is. I do think you could do more, and I do think, obviously, they rely heavy on the modders, but then I have heard that the modders do get, which they deserve, is all I might add, per download, I get a little something. Yeah, so there's a sort of a payment thing, which I suppose makes it worthwhile being a modder, really. Again, I don't know the details. I just know that someone who knows was watching it on, I think it was YouTube, where someone was, no, it wasn't, it was someone that did know. I just can't remember where I learned it. Oh, so we want parsnips as well. It's just going to stand as in good steed. Yeah, obviously I'm not going to, I've said this about the T440, I am not, going forwards, we're not going to be using it, but there are others that, no, actually, let's not do that. It's just, yeah, there are others like it I would like to try to see how good they are. There's the multi-fruit by TNT, so I'd like to give that a shot. And there's the Colossus as well. The T4 water is very tempting because it's very reasonable. It's yeah, typical for me to go for that type of thing. But I've got to be. It's not just that. I really do like it, but not enough to destroy my crop. No, not that much. So 52. So puts that to about 12 meters. Yes, secondly put the M in for meters. It does it. Right, so go. And we will grab the fertilizer and we will set that going. Let's just smooth the field and see. Yeah, weed growing, I thought so. We could get away with a bit of trouble, as I say, but do we use you for... No, we could... Oh, seriously? You really needed to do that? That was a little bit unbelievable. Let's try that again, shall we? The stones are a little bit nasty on this. We've not got a stone put properly. I should have done that. We'll have to do it next year because this is awful. It really is terrible. I should have done it myself, really. I suppose we can actually think about it. Yeah, let's crack on ourselves. Saves doing the corner slushes because when I do it, I do the corners. When the workers do it, not so much. Not going to tell them it's not big enough really to do. Yes, when I say it's not a tiny field, it's a good starting field. This is. Let's do these corners as we whiz around as well. I wanted to. I was so tempted to do round corners to sort of smooth that out because I thought it. I could have done that. Could have actually filled up better. Yeah, I did tweak the trees, but I did leave all of those, like this one where they're just beautiful and I don't want to destroy them. But all of those that had an impact on the farm, or that I thought had an impact on the farm, I've obviously removed all of those, including a couple over here. But I did think the big one at the back, I thought, no, it's not. You don't need to remove it. Leave it alone. Yeah, I try to be thoughtful with the trees, but sometimes some of them obviously do really get in the way of your farm, and yeah, that's a different matter. Yes, I have a lot of fond memories for this field. It's my favourite starting field. It's got quite a lot of, yeah, again, obviously the start from scratch is the entire reason I'm trying to highlight this particular play style and start. And obviously that's one of those things that really is important for you to look for. And this field really lends itself to a start from scratch start. Yeah, it's, you've got to sort of look very carefully. Now, some of the older maps don't really suit the start from scratch. Yeah, the traditional maps. I went on a convert of an FS 17 or 19 map, and there's not much headland. Yeah, there's not many of those. They're all square fields that are just a little bit of headland. You really could, like this, really do with a little bit of extra space to suit a start from scratch. Or you've got to buy a field which is what we did on that map. I bought a field that was awful and we converted it to the farmyard. That's it. The other approach, obviously, but which we did use it as a field to begin with, and then yeah, North March Reloaded. Yeah, even the name suggests it's, well, it does plainly say that it's so let's get this lot out. It's been redone basically, so yeah. Would be nice to buy one like this, but well, now it's only really for the vegetables. If we got a vegetable planter, I'd be quite happy to relinquish leasing this every year. Fantastic. It's across. And I think we can pick some, right, anyway, before we do that though, let's grab you and set you going on 52. Have we got, we have got some, yeah, fertilizer on the edge, so let's if I'll leave that because I always find it useful for I think the problem manager report we've got. We will need another one soon though. That is definitely true. So 52. Let's create that again. And you will not do 2. I know that for a fact. 52. Save course. Activate 36 meters. And go. We will grab that. So we've got our 2 foods back. It is a shame because we really didn't need to do them this year, the vegetables, until of course the incident where we had to sell it because of the silo. Yeah, I'm considering not using that. It's one of my favourite things, favourite silos by other time, but it always does that storage thing, and recently this multiplication, which causes a bit of consternation because it's almost like, I mean, you're not cheating. You've got no, I mean, I don't understand why I tip 12 tons in and it says I've got 280. I just don't get it. It's a new flaw in the in the game. Right. I don't really get it at all. Indeed, we do want to return it. Yes. Thank you very much. So, could add the, I was going to say planted, but it's a seed actually, although it was plant as well. This is a little bit of a specialty. Oh, it's a beautiful. I do really like what I've done with the colours. It's gorgeous. Well, I think it is. Oh, wow, it's been battered. Even the yellow, I think, suits it. A little bit of yellow on the top. Yeah, I've got to be honest, it certainly did highlight to me this particular Let's Play. The, wow. Just what I first fell in love with the New Hollands when I first went into FS 19. I recognised the New Hollands were very good at steering and all the rest of it, and yeah, on the it's the most reasonable I found the New Hollands of the starting tractors. I'd sell the 7250s, the 2 that you got on Ravenhall, and I'd always buy New Holland. I think it was the 175. I think, and that did me through the Let's Play for quite a while. Of course, I didn't realise. Oh, yeah, it is true. I didn't really realise how versatile the it's finished. And then I'll check the, yeah, again, we need more sheds and we're moving away from this, so we'll stick it in here for now. But, yeah, we won't be staying here for long. We need more sheds. I'd like to go probably Gwent, but I want to make sure we can get the animal enclosures in first. Right. Let's just check the pH on this. Good. Again. That's just. Oh, I've got them. Oh, we've not scanned the field. That's why. You've got the bits missing. Yes, it is. Yeah, and I don't think it picks it up afterwards, does it? Ah, let's get this lime. We will do it properly. Oh. I hate you when I do that. When you're too close to the original bug, you just eject it. Because you're looking at the line, but it is like those times when you've got a mix of lime and fertilizer, and you're closest to, say, the lime. And, well, yeah, the other thing is we're going to need to scan the field, which I believe we have I think the seat is right next to it. It's there, isn't it? Yeah, let's grab the Zeta. And we'll leave this here because we're going to need it over here in the morning when those weeds finally sprout. I thought we'd scan the fields. Not those two bits. Yeah, we've scanned off the map, but not the bit, not those two bits that we actually need. Yeah, now the one thing I forgot to do is I usually do is I like to have the. So yeah, if you was in this view, I found it a little bit obstructed. The pipe. Yeah, it's in a bit of a weird place. I suppose, yeah, the Zetas are very reasonably priced, so they probably don't give refinements like, say, if you were going for a Case or a Fence or a John Deere, yeah, where they do think about that type of thing. We should be able to do this in one. Yeah, so it should be, if we do that, we should see that we are totally, yeah, that's going to get everything. Fantastic. We'll move this across to the new, what will be the farm now, where it was. Yeah, we'll put some, say, animals first, because I need to see what space we're going to have after we finish as to where the farmyard's going to go. So, the minute we're close it near the edge of the it's all here. Still our land. Let's move this ready to do the spraying in the morning. And the weeds are grown. Yeah, I've sort of made a bit of a commitment a few weeks back that I'm not going to do the preemptive weeding anymore. I'm going to always do it after the fact, so you can at least see them. Let's have a look. So our did we not set this going? Do you know? Oh, there was a reason, and that was a scanning. Yeah, I wasn't being lazy. It was literally, I knew that I'd not scanned. You can see the bit that it's where it's yellow, where we've added it on. So yeah, it's a slightly different shape feel. Not a lot. It's not going this a lot, but it will make a difference. Yeah, it will be a few, maybe a couple of extra tons off the field. It's certainly not a bad thing really. So let's have a look what we've achieved over this session. Yeah, pH is okay on that. It is good, I think. We will go and have a look in a second. And the nitrogen is again, yeah, obviously that is the trouble. It does highlight the fact that it doesn't remember that, does it? It doesn't pick it up from it. So let's go and have a look at that. I'm sure we did everything on this one. I'm sure we did. There was no, yeah, pH value good again. So it's all right. It is. If we feel strongly, we can. Let's just grab so it's about to, and I think, oh no, there's a little bit in the middle. I must put the Star Wars names on. Yeah, I've had quite a few sessions on this now, and I really should have actually done that already. Yeah, I would imagine another couple of months and we'll literally be struck really out of so 55 out of parsnips is what I was going to say. That's 50. No, it's, yeah, we have done it. 55, 36 meter, clear node, activate, and go. Fantastic. I think we'll do the other one as well. I do. I think we'll be really thorough. Is there anything else that we have got to do? We don't need to roll because these are vegetables. So we could, I suppose, be if we jump into the vehicle. I don't want to be like that's what was in the sales actually. Oh, that's right, that beautiful Massey that we couldn't quite afford. It's a shame because actually it would have made a very good complements, yeah, the sort of third, because obviously in time we're going to need more than a team of two. I always think a team of two is a good start, but it's not. But we've got things to buy like productions and stuff, so we'll leave it at the minute. Could stick the pasta one back down over here. I think the silo we're not going to have over this side now, because now I would imagine really centre of our empire should probably be somewhere about here, really. Or, taking into consideration we would like to have this field in time, the centre of everything would be here, but obviously this bit here is going to be for animals, I would say, so this silo may have to go here, which is fairly central, really. So, yeah, because we don't get this patch of trees, I think we get about from there on this field here. So, again, that's sort of also could be central. Or if we buy this field, which we're intending to, we could stick it here, and that's going to be fairly central too. So, yeah, right, anyway, let's get the original bakery, so the mill. Yeah, not the bakery. Let's get that down. It's quite a way in, if I remember rightly. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Grain mill trigger. Yeah. So it is. Ooh, I've done it again, haven't I? Don't know when I don't switch the zone markers on. Terror that I am. Let's go back down there. Yeah, I did leave the trees in this area mainly. I just got the ones that were in this area. Thought that was all. That's been kind to me. So if we stick that, it should really go exactly what it was before, shouldn't it? Really. Fantastic. And it has. And I think that ruffled the ground. Seemed to a little, actually, but what's the grain mill? Sugar. Now there are a couple, as I say, that mills that do sugar as well. I'm trying to think. For an oil press, dairy. Now this, yeah, no, it doesn't do sugar. I'm trying to think. While we're here, it just seems a good sort of time to have a look at this. Some sugar. Well, we have gone far in though, haven't we? But then I don't think Omatana did in the thing that I'm thinking of, actually. Ah. Yeah, no, this does everything, doesn't it? It's quite small, which you'd expect it to be, but it does do it as well. I think, I'm sure I'm right in saying this. It's a beautiful little building as well. It really is. We could, I suppose, stick that where the silo was. It would sort of suit us to have this in this general area, I think. We'll go back like that though, and I think we'll do a little bit of landscaping so it looks, I would say, the same as what we've already done. Just make it a little bit bigger. And I think, do we? Oh, I just think we leave it as like a slab. It's funny, yeah, we'll also, I think we'll just join the two. Almost like we meant to do it. I think that's... there, that'll do me nicely. Yeah, and we'll look at that, because I think I set that going as well. I would like to... I would like not to... oh, wow, I think we'll easily do this. We'll set this going on its first growth stage, but we could be realistic and let the Zeta actually do this. Because it can manage that. Yes, it's. I always considered holes as fertilizer a little bit small, which is why, to begin with, I never used to have this. But then once I did have it and I discovered its beautiful secrets of how good it is at lining, I never really looked back. And it's the other good thing about it is that it can be used by little tractors like this without it like overturning them, whereas the bigger ones, as we all know, it can be quite a terrible thing, really. That's a 56. And create job. We'll try to, but yeah, no, it may just about do too. Yeah. Oh, I've already done it. Clear, load, activate, and first, and we will leave Farmer Girl to crack on. Whilst we have a good look at our new production. Take those off, we don't need them anymore. It's a beautiful arts try. I've never tried to own this. Oh, it does as well. Why does that not surprise me? Tana has done that. Wow, that is amazing. She really is a one. I've got to be honest, I'm wanting to do a couple of mods myself, but my first mods won't have anything like that in. They'll just be like window dressings that look right, but do the job. Whereas Matana, she's the whole shebang, really. She's very, very good. Right, let's have a look at this production. I think we're going to need to upgrade the machinery inside, should we say. So that's the... Oh, actually, it doesn't do what you thought it did. It does do bread and cake, so... Ah, I could have sworn it said sugar. No, it meant sugar coming in. So really, we don't need that. Yeah. We could sell it. I mean, yeah, there's no real sort of thing that we need to keep it if we don't need it, because you'll get full price back. It's one of the beautiful things. Yeah, it was worth having a look at. Let's have a look then. So we're still looking for sugar. Sugar factory. Sugar mill. Now I know, I'm sure it's Death Splodgers that also does sugar too. Actually think, do we go with a bigger partner? Do we go for my favourites really in this area? Or you could go the Matana one as well. Really, there's that too. Let's have a look. Right, now the dessert factory, they're very similar looking. Yeah, there's the foam factory, and there is also the old General Mill by Farmer Jeb, which is my personal favourite. So this is the one I'd like to do that does the... Oh, we didn't realise we need sugar for this. Yeah, so we'll do the sugar first, then we're going to do this Harvest Productions by Death Sledge, because we've got the straw and the wood chips. So we're going to make use of those. I would like to do this Duckup's Herbal Tea by Chanbed on one as well. He's done a lot of things. His are a little dearer, but that doesn't mean it's not a criticism. No, I'm just saying he also does little ones as well for the same packs, where you can go small, medium, or large, which is quite amazing. So, magic beans. Here we go, the old General Mill. Yes, because this does sugar, it does the whole shebang. Yeah, it's quite amazing. As well as being a beast of a thing. It's 85,000, so we couldn't afford it now. I'm trying to think, I'm sure there's another one. I think it's the White Mill. We'll have a look. By Death Splodge, I'm sure it does bakery stroke sugar as well. I'm sure it does. Yeah, we got down this far, didn't we? Sugar production by Chenban. Yeah. There we go, the White Mill by Death Splodge. It's a little bit big. It's we could get it in there though. It's just needing in the way. This will be the last production though. Let's shift my backside out of the way where it always seems to be in the way. Do you know, it's quite amazing. I've got that ability. I'm a terror. What did I do? I pulled out the way, but you know, I think no, it's too close to the other. Ooh, you could actually. Then are you blocking? No, we can still get behind it. Just could we do it the other way? No, because I like the fact that it's. See, no, it's about as good as it gets. Right, now I think let's do a little bit of, yeah, the white now looks a bit strange, doesn't it? The fact we've, yeah, so now it looks a bit odd. Let's try that. I'm sure I'm right in saying that. I suppose we're going to get loads of free. Ooh, now that would serve as well. But I'm going to change the colour. We're going to go for. I am because it's. I'm going to do that and gold. It goes really nicely together, I think. Oh, and the white also very nice. 25,955. Yes. Because this is heavy beast. So we did a little something. Right, so I think let's get our little seater off the but I think that is everything. We have done everything this session, and we didn't put up with the fact that our pitch was only goods. We wanted it to be perfect. They're a bit sloppy with the corners. Not to my liking. These workers. I was just going to say, these workers cut corners. They literally do. They cut corners. It's true. Oh. You don't realise what you're saying sometimes. When you analyse the words, yeah, they really do cut corners. It's true. Right, so down to 20,258. Let's just check that I am right. That the white, I'm sure it was sugar 2. It does. I've never had it. Oh, it's not bad. Yeah, it's not a monster. This is, yeah. And this is what I like about, yeah, recipes are really important. And this has got, it's heavy loss. It is. It's not bad as a meal, it's about normal, but you know something? We're gonna like, yeah, we are. Well, we get the opportunity, because once you go through to the next day, you can't get full value, so. Fantastic, yeah, we will put the old General Mill, although I don't think that will fit there, so we're going to have to try and squeeze it in somewhere on our land, really. So we're going to go through till tomorrow, and it is, yeah, 8 o'clock is fine. I've done everything, I believe. I think our sugar was still fine as well, but honey, sugar, that's with having, I've got sugar on the brain now. Yeah, honey. I'm just hoping it's so. I think we did. Yeah, no, we did sell it, didn't we? It usually takes a few months for it to get its knickers in a twist again. So I think we should be alright. See our productions in the distance. And here's the next session's work. Yeah, we should, I think, have it on both feet. In fact, let's not. Let's. Oh, that's a bit weird. We should also have it on this one. Yeah, for once, which we didn't plough, did we, for once? And this is what you get when you don't plough. That's weeds. Not, I don't mind. We've got a weeder, so yeah, I'm really quite happy. We're actually getting some use. Oh, I still can't afford you, and you're still there. That's typical. It really is. Did I send the? Yeah, I did. We did send it back. I remember we went across the road. So we still can't afford the sugar mill, but we will in time. I don't think it'll go there. I suppose we could have moved that, but then it's all money into it all the time. It always chips away, so we'll leave that. I'd imagine, yeah, the parsnips we may get one more month, or maybe a month and a half out of that. How are we doing with the honey? Oh, what's on selling? Yeah, well, I'm distributing again, so before it disappears, that I'm surprised we got away with that actually. Right, so yeah. No, that was it, yeah, because we can't afford it. So, we really can't afford either the tractor or... We've still got a team of 3, and also we've got the truck as well. So, and 2 harvesters. We're hardly doing terribly, are we really? We've got a good set of fields, and we have completely done our fields ready. Yeah, completely. Just go through this, show the growth, and also to make sure there's no need to ploughing. Stones that we do need to get done next year. It's oranges on this one this time, reds on these two, which I did say they were bad. Weeds, switch that so you can see it. It's quite prolific, and this is nitrogen good, apart from the bit we added, and pH perfect, apart from the corner we missed, again because we hadn't scanned it at the time. I'm happy. It's not perfect, but it's not terrible either. So all that remains to be said for this session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you can stick with me on this journey. I've got to be honest, I am really enjoying this. Yeah, it's always loved Elm Creek, but yeah, it's nice to do this. Why would you choose a start from scratch? Look at the growth. Look at where we've come from. We had nothing. Absolutely nada. We started with one field, and we were quite fortunate on the tractors. We got them almost straight away, which was very, very good. And we really have blossomed. Our equipment is now very good. I mean, the 2 harvesters as well. It's quite amazing. I mean, this one rips through the fields by SID modding. It's amazing. It is. So yeah, that's what I love about the start from scratch. I know I was going to go and I am, but it really is the focus of this entire series is the fact that start from scratch. Why should you do start from scratch rather than a new farmer start? It's rewarding. It is, but perhaps if you're a new player, I don't know. I think it's got everything for, but it is true. I think there's certain points where you're learning the game, and there's a lot to learn. There is, so yeah, I think you've got to sort of feel up for the challenge before doing it. So it's not that I'm saying a new farmer couldn't get used to a new virtual farmer. Couldn't get used to it, but what I mean is, I think you've got enough elements to try to master to begin with that you don't really need an additional challenge because you've got to fine tune things. You've got to get used to struggling a little bit, which I like that element of it. You sometimes down to the wire on money and things like that. That's the kind of juggling you've got to learn to do. You've got to make do without sheds usually for a while, and then pretty things and nice things. You have to struggle. It's a bit more of a struggle than New Farmer where you've got a beautiful farmyard from the day one and that type of stuff. So yeah, it's good and bad, but I think the rewards far outweigh the that feeling when you, like we are now, we can look at our handiwork and look at where we've come from and what we've got now. It really is. That's quite an achievement, really. So I'm quite pleased, as well as the equipment too. But this time I really am going. So I'm going to say goodbye for now.